it's another battle of the brands. I've been curious because some of these brands go on really good sales, but I didn't want to risk it and stock up and then hate it. So we rounded up. This is what's available to me because, as y'all know, if you've watched me before, I live out in the country. So we have the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. We have the Clover Valley from the Dollar General. We've got the Brookshire's brand Macaroni and Cheese. This was That Smart. It came from Brookshire's as well. And then the Great Value Macaroni and Cheese from Walmart. As far as price goes, the best price I could find on Kraft at this time, Walmart had them a 5-pack for $4.88, so that's a little less than $1. The Clover Valley was 95 cents. It's not on sale. The Brookshire's is regular $1.49, but it's on sale right now, BOGO. You buy one, get one for a penny. So that brought the price down to 75 cents a box. That's Great was 59 cents a box, and then the Great Value brand was 58 cents a box. They all had exactly the same directions. You put a quarter of a cup of milk and a half a stick of butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, so that's what we did. Normally when I make boxed macaroni and cheese, I put a slice of cheese or sprinkle a little bit of grated cheese on it to kind of pep up the taste. But we made this just like the box said. So let's look at the results. So this is what they looked like coming right out of the box. As you can see, the noodles looked pretty much the same. The color in the cheese sauces was drastically different. The Think Smart brand, it was kind of dry and hard. There were like hard chunks there. It really didn't make that much difference, as you'll see in just a second. Once we added the butter and the milk, they kind of all, you know, came out to be the same color. But this is what the powdered mixes looked like right out of the box. Now here's the macaroni and cheese after we fully prepared it. We made it just like the instructions on the box said, and as I said before, they were all exactly alike. A quarter cup of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter for each and every one, no matter what size box or whatever. The cheese sauce color kind of leveled out, as you can see. Then we did the taste test. So let's get to those results. And here's a shot of all 5 macaroni and cheeses on the same plate, so it's a little bit easier to see how similar they looked. Now let's talk about the taste and texture. Now for the results. I have always been a Kraft person. A lot of times I just make my own because it's really easy just to boil some noodles and throw some cheese and butter and milk in there. It's not a problem. But every now and then I just want the box macaroni and cheese. I never even tried any of these other brands. I just picked up the Kraft. So that's where my bias was coming in. I thought, well, this is Kraft, it's got to be the best. So let's talk about what our results were. My oldest daughter helped me with this, and strangely enough, she prefers the Clover Valley. That's her number 1, with Brookshire's coming in at number 2. Kraft was number 3. These two, she didn't want any part of. For myself, my 1 and 2 were flip-flop. Brookshire's brand was my favorite, and this was my second favorite. Then Kraft was my third, and I didn't want anything to do with either one of these. The Kraft sauce, it was creamy right after we started up, but after a little while, not long at all, it clots up, it gets harder. It gets drier, and it doesn't reheat well at all. Now these two, both of them, the sauce was a lot creamier, and it reheated in the microwave really well. It got creamy again. These two, we didn't really even try to reheat them. They just, I mean, they weren't nasty, but they just didn't have a lot of taste to them. They were really bland. So it was really interesting because, like I said, I'd never even tried any of these. When you see those sales come up, this will be a good time to try some of these. Like the Brookshire's was the buy one get one for a penny, so it was 75 cents. Now, the big bonus for us on the Clover Valley is we have a Dollar General 3 minutes away from us. It's our only closed store. And at Dollar General, the Kraft is well over $1. It's like $1.35, I think, $1.35 or $1.44, one of the two. So that's a big price difference. When we were really happy to notice that we really liked the Clover Valley better. So we'll be watching to see if they run any deals on that. So I'm just trying to broaden out my brand awareness, and this was an experiment for that. And I was really, we had a lot of fun with it, and it was really surprising. We both thought Kraft was just going to be hands down the best. And to be honest, there wasn't a whole lot of difference in the three of these. So you can take that for what you want. But I really think, if you're trying to cut a few corners on your grocery bill without giving up, the things that you like and the taste that you like, you might want to try, at least the Clover Valley or the Brookshire's if and when they're on sale, and just see what you think, Well, I hope y'all enjoyed our little science experiment. We had an absolute ball cooking all this macaroni and then taste testing it. So down in the comments, let me know if you've tried any of these other brands, what you thought about them. Did you like them? What did everybody else around you think about them? Because, shaving a few cents here and there and knowing what you like when you can catch those sales is going to help us all cut a few dollars from our grocery bill. And you know what? When you can save money on groceries and save time on meal prep, you have more time and more money to sew. So that's how this ties in. Thank y'all so much for listening to my little macaroni and cheese rant. And be sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. And come back to Mom's. We'll test something else. Bye.